Hey BB, hey, it's Ryan. Thank you guys. Yep, this is for my next animation, and I'm just taking my time drawing a frame. And can you guess who these are? It's pretty straightforward who these are. One is a knight, and the other is food. Yeah, it's a food. Very delicious food. Any feedback on the stream, guys? Is it good? Is it, um, quality wise? Is it any good? Yep. Um, it's coming together really slow, so I think I'm going to upload this, and it's going to be really, really late. And I hope it would still be relevant because Beef's episode came. Beef Beef's episode was uploaded like 2 days ago. No, 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 no. 4 days ago, I think. The time that this animation piece is going to come out, it's going to be many days after that episode, and I'm afraid that it's not going to be that relevant. So basically, the line here was, we know. What was that? The line here was, can't remember. Something like Wells Knight saying, "We've known each other for a long while. We've known each other for a while now." I think was the line. It's my first time live streaming in YouTube, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. Plus, you might already tell that English is not my first language, so it's a struggle for me because I have to, speak while my mind is on this drawing process. I think I'm satisfied with this. I'm not gonna clean this all up. I'm just going straight to coloring. You might have noticed from my first animation, Beef animation, that I made Beef a little bit queer. And I'm continuing that trend up to the next animation. I will bend their conversation to that so that Beef would look like, something, someone who's interested, quotation marks, to anyone he'll ever talk to. Be it a ninja like Etho or a knight like Wells Knight. Okay, I think I'm done with the drawing now, so I'm going to move into coloring. Oh, no, no, no. Beef's legs. Beef's lower torso. Yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys my next animation. I can't wait, but I have to make the drawings. I have to take time in each drawing to make it look cool. Shout out Darkface. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, BB. Man, you're so fast reacting to my videos. I just uploaded it and you're there already. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Shout out Darkface. Uh-huh. Color here. So how's the stream, guys? Is there annoying background noise? I'm sure there is, but I can't really help that. Okay, I'm gonna move to coloring now, and it's going to be pretty simple. Always go for a wait. I already have the color template here, so here we go. Dark brown for Beef's hair, of course, and beard. All right. What else is brown? I guess Wells Knight's peeking hair right here. Oh really? No annoying background noises? That's good news. I don't think I have the best setup for live streaming, but I'm happy to know that there's no background noises. Let's make Wells case. So Wells definitely has the expression of, ooh, I'm detecting something weird about this guy. It's just for fun. I hope nobody gets offended. You know, if you're not careful, it's really easy to make an offensive animation or offense, especially about these topics, being queer. But it's just for fun. And I think Beef liked it because he actually retweeted my post on Twitter about the first animation, and I'm very excited. The first animation was just 1 minute long, and the next animation, guys, you know, is more than 2 minutes long, and so I'm very excited to finish it already. But you can't rush it. You can't rush it. Wait, I don't think I. It's alright. Okay. For now, let's actually go ahead and use the color we used earlier. Oh no. Okay. Little grayish green for Wells Knight's armor. Be cool, right? But and something like this color. Wells Knight's armor is changing every frame. I can't help it. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, that's really awesome. I was really I almost jumped out of my seat, you know. A friend just told me, I wasn't really checking Twitter at that time, but a friend told me that, hey, Beef, I actually retweeted your post. Probably a highlight of this week. And you know, Wells Knight's very active in Reddit. So I heard news that people spammed his name or spammed his you know, sub flair, because in Reddit you can attach flair to your posts, like who's the hermit in this post, and you can scroll you can scroll over Reddit by selecting the flair you want to see. For example, if you want to filter all the posts and you only want to see Grian's post, then you can do that. So people are spamming Wells Knight's flare, you know? And well, because there's news that actually it's not news. I mean, it's pretty well known that Wells Knight is really active in subreddit. And almost all of my posts about him, he reacts or he comments. It's really great that we have an interaction with an actual hermit. He's the most active hermit in their subreddit, which I think is, you know, I understand that hermits are really busy, but we should really appreciate that Wells Knight does such thing. Takes his time to react, you know, make Reddit posters that their posts are being seen. It's awesome. Okay, I don't really understand what's going on right here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what I appreciate. When Wells Knight is by far the most active. I mean, I've seen Cub fan commented on my posts, but it was only because, you know, Wells Knight, I think, mentioned him. Okay, so let's take that out. And then I'm going to add shadows here. So each frame in this animation really takes time. Yeah. Clipping group. Okay, and I'm going to add shadows here. Dun-da-dan. Dun-da-dan. Adding shadows. I could probably just leave it like that without shadows, but I want to take my time and make each frame, you know, worst worst looking at, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, the result of when it's done. Not only that, yeah, your guys' reaction, like I read them over and over. I repeatedly read your comments just because of how happy I am that you guys appreciate it. So I hope you keep doing that. Write as much comment as you want. It's unlimited, and there's no limit to how many words. I think there is, but you know, there's no limit as to how many comments you can post on a video. So, and even though I can't reply to them all the time, I see to it that I at least press heart button. I heart your comments. Yeah, even stick. It's my first time animating like this. Oh, let me show you guys. Let me show you my. Let me show you the animations that I do prior. You know, it's just now that I'm animating like this with full color, but um in the previous what do you call, I don't know English. Oh my goodness, I'm so limited. In the previous times that I animated, I don't really animate like this with color, with story. I just animate movements. So if you guys want to see, I'm gonna show you one of my animations. from before, but that would require me to change cameras. I mean, change windows to capture for this live stream, but it's doable. Yeah, really. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I feel every time I see your comments, encouragements, you know? Seeing my video posted on Facebook is already satisfying in itself, but those comments really, you know, wrap it all up. Okay, okay. I'm gonna show it to you just because you're yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show it to you. Wait. It's gonna take a little time rearranging my windows. Uh-huh. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, that's my window. It's a mess. Wait, wait, wait. Let's go, let's go. So these animations will take so much more time. This animations that I'm about to show you is going to take a lot more time. Okay, so here we go. What's here? No, it's not this one. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready? Here it is. Yeah. This one by far took me like a week just to animate this segment right here. Yeah, it really takes a while. I think this is in a really fast. I think this is in a really fast frame rate. So let me reduce that. Let's make it 24 FPS. Okay, there you go. Boom. And right now I'm also making an intro, so let me show you that. So you guys are the first people to see the intro. Here it is. It's taking a while. Oh no, it's not responding. Thank you, thank you. Oh no. I think Flash crashed. Ah, wait a minute. I'm gonna open it again. So for now, you might have noticed I don't have intro, so I think I'm going to cook an animation myself for my intro. So here it is. This is just the sketch. Like every pose is a sketch. I think this one is really smooth. One of the smoothest animation I've ever made. There it is. Whee! Whee! Tanan! Tanan! Love it. This one took like 2 days, I think. So do you think? And my plan is to frame by frame draw it on a painting software, like draw an Enderman teleporting, because that's what I am, the lost Enderman. Okay, let's go back to our project here, because my because my setup is a mess right now. Thank you, Jet. Thank you, Molten Lava. No, you're Dark Face. You're not Molten Lava. Thanks, Vivi. It's awesome. Thank you, guys. You're spoiling me with your comments as well, so it's not only you, and I think you deserve good content, right? Everyone deserves good content, and I don't think my content is the best, but I work I work on it so that it's reasonable. What is this? I can't. Yep, Ryan, it's Wells and Beef. Have you watched their collaboration? It's really funny. Find it funny. Beef, for me, Beef is the best impromptu role player. Beef is the best impromptu role player, I think, of all of them. Always enjoy watching his videos because it's just so goofy, and I don't know, he's really fast at making, impromptu something something. Okay, I'm gonna make Beef blush. Yeah, Tango. Tango is like my first ever favorite. Now it's a three-way tie between, no, it's like 10-way tie. It's a tie between Beef, Tango, Wells Knight, Ethel, Impulse, Scar, everyone. Yeah, I think that's the right term. Improv, not impromptu. Impromptu is for speeches, right? Sorry, I don't know English. Okay. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm ready to move to the next drawing now, so I guess I'll do that. So this is 27. But before I do, I'm going to make variations of this painting. One that Beef is closing his eyes, blinking. There we go. The other eye. I can't show you my face. Why? That guy Ariel Grandiano is really, it's actually my housemate. Why don't you just come into the room and look at my face? Ito, Cub, Izuma, Iskal, Beef, Wells, B-Dubs, Kirales, Scar, Falls, Doc, and Ren. Yeah, B-Dubs. Oh man, B-Dubs is also like, oh my gosh. Being good at improv you know, B-dubs is on the top of the list. Have you guys seen the boomer scenes, especially that one when they worked on Corrales' port area? Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. So let's go ahead and save this. Yeah, B-dubs. B-dubs is a really inspiring builder. He recently released like this tutorial for how to make interiors. It's awesome. Later tonight we are going to play Minecraft, so it's awesome. Yeah, Tango's epic edits, right? Absolutely gorgeous edits. Shovel shuffle. Tango and Impulse go way back. Like they're like best friends, partners. Ever since season 3, I think. Yeah, Grian for younger. No offense here, but Grian really appeals to the younger people. Maybe because it's his mischief. Um, I go with. Okay, I'm done with this one. So, ayoko. Yeah, otherwise they're making real good content. I remember this one. I remember this one time when it was season 3 and there was this like an event, a Minecon, I think. Yeah, it was Minecon 2015, and it was the first time when the Hermitcraft had a panel of its own. So they're sitting there, and all the audience really are kids, and I can see how really uncomfortable other hermits are, because I, not other hermits, but all hermits, including Mumbo, they're really uncomfortable in that panel because kids are just the fans are all kids, and all the questions are all about Mumbo. It was the time when the spoon topic was starting up, so kids are just like, Mumbo, are you going to have uh, a spoon counter? So, and Mambo answers like, "Yes, I'm going to build a spoon counter." And then another kid would ask, "How many digits would your counter have?" Because they're implying that if Mambo is going to build a spoon counter, it's going to require many digits, right? And no. Mambo said, "I think I'm going to build it 4 digits." And another kid would ask, on is 4 digits gonna be enough? And that just went on like that, and there's almost zero questions for the other hermits. So I think Mumbo really appeals to, of course, because Mumbo is the most famous one, right? I think, am I correct in saying that Mumbo and Grian, before Grian, of course, Mumbo is like, people only know people don't even know Hermitcraft, they only know Mumbo. I think it's safe to say that from year 2015 to year 2017, like that, Mumbo is even more famous than Hermitcraft. The whole Hermitcraft server. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, the first Hermit I watched too is Mumbo. But my first favorite was Tango. Up to now, Tango is one of my favorites. But there's such a lot of them who makes every one of them makes good content. But I can't watch all of them. So it's time to move to the next piece here. So I'm going to create a new one. No, no, no. I'm going to use the same background. Okay. Put it in the same folder here. Hide it. Then let's go fetch our next sketch. This is the next sketch, guys. It's our man Beef giving Wells Knight a hug. And Wells Knight will have an expression like, bro, what the heck? Yeah, it's Wells Knight's house. So let me show you my painting of Wells Knight's house. It's here. There. Is it good? Don't think so. Worked on it like for 15 minutes. Bro, what the heck? That's going to be Wells Knight's expression. And Beef is like, we've known each other very, very well. Out of nowhere, hugs Wells Knight. Hey, shout out to my cousin Chris. Okay. So I'm just waiting for your questions, guys, because I can't really make up topics while I'm drawing. Maybe I can answer questions, but I can't conjure topics. So I go silent. You have questions? I'll answer as much as I can and try to not be a know-it-all, because I have a tendency of being a know-it-all converser. Gotta watch myself doing that. How long have I been animating for? Started animating when I was like 13 years old when I discovered that you can animate. But I just did that for like a couple of weeks and then stopped. And then 4 years later, tried animating again, and then stopped again. It's just now that I've released a coherent animation, because when I was animating before, it was just really to see something cool, to see whether I can do this, I can do that. I mostly fight animations. But it just right now, the animation you watch. Oh no, the first one was that you can actually see it in my channel. A Dallas animation. Have you seen that? That's the first one. That there's coherence to it and there's voice. So this is going to be the third one. So I don't know how to answer your question because I'm not I don't see myself as an animator. I'm more of a digital painter, because in animation I only did it for like, if you're going to sum up all the amount of time that I animated, it is a dwarf compared to the amount of time I painted. You know, does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Yeah, I learned animation when I am like 12, 13, 14 years old. Yeah, standing behind you, look back. Absolutely. Have you seen him stand right here? That guy. We're in quarantine right now. How about you guys? Are you guys artists yourself? I know Molten Lava is an artist. Absolutely. Um, yeah, it's Ryan. It kind of worked, but not 100% because behind me is a wall actually. How about you, Vivi? Are you an artist yourself? Molten Lava is an artist, and Molten Lava and Dark Face is one and the same. Yeah. Um, the word artist is kind of ruined in some sense. Does that make sense? Because of all the, artists, quotation mark artists who are out there, are kind of not really making art, but just want to gain clout, I think. I myself don't even like calling myself an artist. So yeah, I do relate with that, Bibi. Oh, you're drawing right now. It's awesome. Sorry you had to type all the time. But you guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me while drawing. Actually, my purpose of live streaming is really to record my process. Really just to record my process, but seeing you guys here, really, I really appreciate that. streaming is helpful in recording your process because your computer don't have to store the data right on the hard drive. And I'm using an SSD, so I'm kind of short in storage, so I streamed. Okay, I think I'm ready to color this one. I'm going to do that now. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. How about you guys? How long have you been drawing, animating yourselves? Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, and I'm very interested to see your, if you don't mind, I wanna see. Digital, I've been on digital for maybe 8 years now, and really have not much to show of it. Well, I earned with my art just a little bit, not much, but I'm very happy that I actually earned with my art from the previous years, because that's like the number one problem of artists: how to earn with your art. It's really not easy. As much as you want to raise the value of your art, customers really don't see it that way. It's like, if they ask you to draw something for them, they see it as, hey, I'm helping you here, you must be thankful. So if I sense a lot of that attitude from a client, I call the project out. I go out of the project, is what I'm trying to say. They don't have much respect, especially for beginner artists. But I think it all pays off if you become a really, really awesome artist, like top tier artists. Experts say that pursuing art is like a high risk, high reward. There's great reward, but you have to risk so much. That's why it's a great adventure. Um, Rad, hello. By the way, guys, do you want to see? Have you seen the comic I made? I made a comic. I think it has 7 chapters. You can, of course, you can. You want to draw like this? Well, set your standards higher. There's so much more artists who draw better than me. Because I'm not trying to draw like myself. I'm trying to draw like Kim Jong-gi. Do you guys know Kim Jung-gi? It's like the god of drawing right now. Oh my goodness, that guy. Hey Rad, nice to have you in the stream right now. Okay, I think I'm done with the base colors, so I'm going to move to shadow right now. Okay. Linwell. Hey Linwell, thank you for coming to the stream. Just hanging out and making progress to my next project. I'm good, Rand. I'm good. How are you, man? You been cool these days? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having an awesome day myself. Name it. Any Hermitcraft fans still in the chat? Who says this? I'm having an awesome day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Yeah, and I'm very excited to make the 300 subscriber specials, but we are at 400 right now. 400 and something. It doesn't have. It's not like the cool tablets. Linwell, my tablet is not as cool as everyone's. Doesn't have a screen. I hear artists preferring this tablet, because your hand is not on the way. I'm looking at the screen, of course, obviously, and my hand is not there to block my view. Yay! Thank you guys. 42 left. Really? 42 left? Are you sure? I just checked. Oh, I got to take this call, guys. Oh my gosh. It's in another language anyway, so. Hello? Hello? Nag-stream ko na, nanood sa ako ang mga Amerikano. Na-receive na ni mong load? Ay, gion kay mo register ka ramang kaha. Ah, sige. Okay. You're welcome. Sige. Bye-bye. Call's done. Let's go back to drawing. Linwell, is it hard to do it like this, or does it take practice? Of course it takes practice. It's really weird. I remember how weird it was. But kind of a 2-day practice, you can get the hang of it. So do it as soon as you can. Here we go. Okay, let's add some shine to the armor. Hey, wait a minute, that's not an armor. Okay, I think I'm done with this one, so let's move on to the next one. Save this. Oh wait, we're missing something. There needs to be a blush on Beef's face. More blush. More. There you go. Okay. And Wells Knight is like, Nani? Okay. Pressure sensitivity. What program? What program are you using? If you want to turn off the pressure sensitivity, there's a lot of ways you can do that. One is you can configure the brush itself that you're using. You can make it so that it doesn't have pressure sensitivity. Oh, Sai, it's really simple. Wait, let me show. So you have settings right here, right? You have settings right here. This one, you see this min size? You just crank that up to 100 and you have this brush now. You have this brush. See? No pressure sensitivity. Just need to crank that up to 100%. Brush size, minimum size, 100%. Mine is at 0%, so it goes really thin, like thin as it can. But if you crank that up to 100%, then you're good. You can do what you want to do. So I'm gonna stop working on this animation now, guys. Let's have fun. Let's give me your requests and I'm going to draw it for like 30 minutes. Let's go. For 30 minutes, I'm going to try to draw what you asked me to draw. So it's going to be fun, right? Okay, first request. Let's draw molten lava. Do you want a realistic one or a not so realistic one? Molten lava is like have a mustache. There we go. Drumbot. Yeah, I'm a fan of Drumbot. So cute. In my style, which style? I don't really know what's my style, but I'm going to draw it. You know, in the shortest amount of time with the best, with how much I can get it to look best. There you are, Jet. Molten lava, here you are. Okay, next drawing is, I'm sorry, Linwell, I don't really know add ones out. Is that like add ones out? It's a game, right? AI Jet. Yay, molten lava. Timmy Turner. I'm sorry, I also don't know Timmy Turner, but we have Google, so let's go. Timmy Turner. This guy? Okay. Add ones out. Okay, let me search add ones out. Oh, he's like an animator. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, the views this guy has. 14 billion views for each one. Even more. Jimmy Neutron! That guy, I know. Timmy Turner. Drumbot. Let's draw a Drumbot first. Okay, I'm going to make it so round. Because Drumbot is the baby. Tiny mustache. There you go. Looks like a Chinese guy. Mm-hmm. And then this Drumbot. Let's color this. I like this. Yeah, background is so hard to make. Background takes even longer than than your subject sometimes. Drumbot. You draw on paper? I'm sorry, I can't give you more advice on paper because I'm on PC, especially about coloring on paper. To color in one direction. Isn't that like the tip in itself? Oh, that's good. That's good habit. Because drawing on paper have its kind of energy in itself that you can't replicate when you draw on digital. Drumbot. Here it is, Vivi. But you know what? Let's color this guy. What's Drumbot's color? I'm not sure. What's Drumbot's color? I'm not really sure. Maybe. Okay. I'm just winging it. Let's just wing it. Drumbot. There you go. Green Splatter, hello! Welcome to the stream. Layers are important, yeah. Especially if you're starting out in digital. Layer is like your best benefit, but you can do I think I believe you can take two pathways. It's either you go better with layers, or you work better so that you can work on one layer. Like painting in one layer takes so much skill, right? But the same with painting with many layers, it also takes so many complicated skill set. Like the blending options, if you really want to be good at that. So yeah, you kind of choose either whether you want to focus on getting good at working with layers, or you get good at you work to get good at drawing in one single layer. My knowledge in layer is really really basic. It's the most basic thing there is. Yep, that's why layers are blessing and a curse. That's true, because when I first started out, drawing with layers, kind of when I move on to sketch line art, kind of the energy fades away. It becomes so clean that there's almost no energy to it when you go to line art. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's true. The sketch always look better than the main. That's true. And when Vivi said layers are a blessing and a curse, that's true. Right now, that's the reason why I went back to painting in one layer, because of how hassle it is to have each um, each aspect of the painting on another layer, like the shadows and then the highlights and then the shade, like this, like that. People go even hundreds of layers in one piece, but I simplified it all. And for me, the benefits of drawing in one layer is that it's transferable to traditional art, right? Because there's really no layers in traditional art. Okay, so that's Plankton. No, it's not Plankton. It's Grumbot done. But I think I could go more for this art. But let's move on to another art here. Let's draw Plankton from SpongeBob. Yay! Yeah, when I draw faces, I just go like this. Some people say do this and that, and like, I think divide the head into three something. This is where your eyes are, eyebrows. No, no, no. I think this is the wrong. This is where your eyebrows are. No, no, it's not like this. Draw a circle. Chop the sides. Divide it into two. Remember this length here, and add another portion of that length to here. That's going to be your jaw or chin. And then connect this to here. I don't really use this method. This is where the nose ends. Okay, the eyebrows. Then you can draw the eyes. And then in the middle here we have the mouth. I don't really use this process. I just go the circle, and then that's reshape it a little bit. That's the head. Okay, I think I need a break from my computer, guys. So thanks so much. I really appreciated you hanging out on my first ever stream. Thank you so much, Bibi. Thank you so much, Linwell. Thank you so much, Molten Lava. Everyone. Gotta end it here. So see you guys soon. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's meet again sometime soon. Bye. See ya. Happy drawing, everyone.